Alright guys, so today's video is not going to be on the company itself, it's going to be on my top 6 tips for beginner filmmakers. I am not going to stay in the house however for this, so we're going to jump out and I'll catch you in the first location. Alright, so tip 1 is, first and most importantly I would say, would be to get out and film. Get out and shoot as much as you can. That way you are optimising your abilities, you are constantly honing your craft. Alright, so tip number 2 would be to use what you have at hand. Don't just think that you have to go out and spend £800, £900 on a camera. You have at your disposal one of these, a phone. Now, you can get really good images and really good quality stuff. With a phone you can get into places that you'd never think you could get into with the likes of a Canon camera. So that being said, I would say that this is probably your best bet if you're starting out, if you're being a beginner, if you are a beginner filmmaker. It's always good to have this at your disposal. The likes of the OnePlus, if you have it on a contract, is an unbelievable image, has really good crisp, clean quality, as you'll see by these pieces of clips. Alright, so tip number 3, guys, is going to be that it's a common misconception that people think that filmmaking only pertains to the sort of traditional movie route. There are many different genres out there, many different niches that you could get into that you could be really interested in and you've not actually found yet. That means that this tip is going to be a 2 for 1, in that the next tip, tip 4, is research, research, research. If you look into everything that you can, you find various styles that you like, you find creators that you like, or whether it be on YouTube or in the film realm in the first place, then pick apart their filming, pick apart their techniques, try and emulate it, don't copy it, but research into it, and you will become a tenfold better editor, filmmaker, all hold. With that, we're going to jump on to tip number 5. Ooh, is it hot out today? Nice wee drink. The next point for becoming a better filmmaker is, as with the cameras, make do with what you've got for the editing equipment. If that's Windows Movie Maker, then so be it. When I first started, that's what I edited on. You train with that until you're killing it with that, and then you make the move on to the next thing. Gives you a good basis, sets you up for the rest of the technologies in the future. They're very much a sort of cookie cutter, one almost fits all. So you can learn on one and then progress into the next, into the next. They've all got their own niches and quirks to them, but they're very easy to figure out and work with. I started out on that and it gave me a good basis to start with, and now I've moved on to Adobe Premiere and the full Adobe suite. Okay guys, so with this ghetto lighting right here, I'm going to go into the final tip of today's video for beginner filmmakers, which is practice. Practice as much as you can, shoot everything that you can, develop different ways of shooting, look into, as I've said, research, look into the ways that other people have shot things, emulate, find your own way of doing the same sort of thing, and if you do not like your edit, still put it out there. You will get great criticisms, you will get good and bad, still great. Overall, you will develop from that, as I've learned with this craft of filmmaking, it is an ever-evolving craft, so you always have to be learning. You always will be learning. No matter what you do, whatever skill level you are, there will be new developments, new things, new techniques that you can try, and it will always be a learning experience, and that's half the fun of the filmmaking. With that being said, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. If you appreciated this video, liked it, give it a thumbs up. If not, leave a comment down below as to why not you did. Leave a comment down below as to why you didn't like it. If you want to see more of these types of videos, then also leave a comment down below with what you'd like to see me cover next. And until next time, guys, keep it real, hunt the thrill, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Alright, so tip number 2 would be, helps if I look.